All right, the Detroit Lions have a secret weapon that we're not hearing much about, and I think we would all agree that this is one of the guys we can't wait to see once training camp opens up. A key to our season, and he is such an important piece. It's Giovani Manu. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. We haven't heard much about him. All eyes are gonna be on him, and because we took him last year, kind of redshirted him, stashed him away in the practice squad or whatever. And actually, I don't even know how we did that because teams can come get you from the practice squad. I didn't even think he was on the practice squad. It was like, I should look it up and see where he was. But I mean, he just wasn't around. Developmental year, get bigger, get stronger, technique, NFL stuff. But remember, his measurables and everything is something that we just really haven't seen at the tackle position. His strength, his size, his athletic ability. It's like, okay, with Graham Glasgow possibly being our new center or Tate Ratledge, we're lacking a little bit of depth, and we need that. We need him on the outside. We want to know that he can play. Like, like last year, he couldn't even get on the field. Wasn't asked to do that. Dang, who's the coach? But get this guy. Let's sign him. Look at that guy. All right, here's the thing, and this is what. And I love this because Pride of Detroit was all over this too. And they were asked, who are you most excited to see? And they said Giovani Manu. Because if Manu can have the similar trajectory as the Eagles, Eagles have a guy real similar where they drafted him, kind of stashed him away, and then all of a sudden he turns out to be really good. Getting a future left tackle would be huge considering the money that could have saved. Taylor Decker is making about $20 million a year over the next 3 seasons, and he's just older. I mean, this is it for him, right? Like, he's got a couple more years with us and love him, and then it's like, all right, what do we do after that? And then being your swing tackle, and then being your guy, and this is where that secret weapon part comes in. If he can kind of be that Dan Skipper role where he's going in motion and he's that guy we bring in, he's going out for passes, let's go. I don't know. And I can't wait to see what the offense looks like. Are we going to be doing stuff like that? Part of me is like, let's do it. Keep doing crazy stuff. And the other part of me is like, we don't need to just calm down. Just give it to Jameer. We're fine. With all that said, it would not be entirely surprising if Manu isn't ready for either of those roles in 2025. He has a long way to go in his development, so expecting a fully changed player is probably setting the bar too high. Still, if the development is hardly noticeable, it should change some expectations moving forward. This guy is really something we have to just keep an eye on. Training camp, year 2, pads come on. Like, what do we have here? It'd be really nice if we had something where we knew that we had the depth that we want. I mean, if you go back here, let me pull this up. I thought this was a good tweet. So, prediction for the Detroit Lions offensive line. That offensive line will win games for us and keep us really, I mean, Mahogany played really well. Ratledge, let's go. But the bench depth, check this out. Look how quickly it's like, oh, shoot, Frazier, we're counting on you as a rookie. Giovani Manu and Dan Skipper are tackles if something goes wrong here. This is just one level of it. Love that picture. What's up, guys? That's from 2 years ago because what's his name's in there? Another thing. Okay, so Giovani Manu, gotta see. I think Pride of Detroit said it perfect. We don't need you to be the star. I don't need to see you day one be a star out there, but we do need to see improvement in the right trajectory. That's all. Second thing is, in case you haven't been following it, second-round rookies are not signing their contracts. Second rounder. So our second rounder is Tate Ratledge. He is not currently signed. The reason is the Houston Texans kind of screwed it up for everybody else. That second-round pick, the second-round picks, it's not a fully guaranteed contract. Well, they went out, immediately signed their player, who was the second pick in the second round, to a fully guaranteed contract. And now everyone else like, you know what? I would like that as well. And the Browns did it because they were the first pick in the second round. So The first 2 picks in the second round have been signed to fully guaranteed contracts. Nobody else has been signed because it's like, well, that's not typically what we do. And the players are like, that's what we want. So you see this with the Chargers have training camp beginning soon. Again, Chargers and Lions start training camp sooner than everybody else because they play each other in that first game, Hall of Fame game, which I don't know if you're like me, but man, it looks so forward to that first preseason game or any sort of football, and it's just like, oh, let's go. And then you tune in and 4 minutes into the game, it's like, all right, I'm out. This is fun. I'll record it and like watch it. I'll watch it kind of fast, I guess, but it's always disappointing. It's like, this isn't quite it. And it is crazy, the level of the starters, and when there's real games, obviously, it's just way, way different. So yeah, when you got that first preseason game, you're just like, nah, I just can't. It's not as fun as I was hoping it was going to be. I was really looking forward to it. Okay. One other thing. Let me pull this up here. I think, as we get into training camp, offensive line, defensive line, like that's where we're at. And defensively, we keep talking about how basically we're really high on the defense, just considering the linebacker depth. The secondary is elite. So, let's go. Compare that to the rest of the NFC North's defense. I think we get focused on our own defense, as we should. The Vikings are going to be really solid. They always, just with that defense that they run, they're always going to be solid. The good news for us, we have Jared Goff, and he somehow has figured that defense out mostly. However, they still cause problems, and they still make you nervous. Green Bay, solid, and the Bears are going to be solid as well defensively. So it's important that the Lions be as good as we hope that they're going to be. So Aiden Hutchinson, are you good? Are you back? That's the question for training camp. Davenport, stay healthy. Aleem McNeil, when are you coming back? Those are the defensive line questions. Linebacker, we've looked at this the last couple of days. You can go back and look at the videos. We're loaded at linebacker. Deep, the whole thing is good. And then secondly, the secondary is 2 All-Pros at safety. Kidding me? And Terrion Arnold second year, Rakestraw second year. We're going to be just fine at the in the secondary. So let's go. Defense, step up. Giovani Manu, can't wait to watch you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Training camp's close. We're getting there. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.